$200 plus dollars. All right, so let's peek this. I ain't see this new gameplay they put out for RE4 Remake. And this is extensive. This is what?
What's going on, everybody?
Over
Thank
12
you
minutes.
for tuning in to Game Informer. I'm your host, Alex Van Aken, and today we're going to be taking a look at some of this exclusive gameplay footage that we have, as well as, just overall fighting Ganado and yeah, trying to stay alive. So we've got about 12 minutes of footage here to show you today.
You what, man.
And I'm joined by Marcus
Tish
Stewart.
don't look
How are you,
incredible.
Marcus?
I'm feeling great. I'm happy to be seeing this section again because, as I mentioned in the cover story,
You can already tell that they put the same amount of love in this game that they did with RE2.
So yeah, we are. This
This
footage starts out, and we are, simply escaping from the church. This is how many hours into the game would you say this is, Marcus?
Yeah, it's hard to say because we don't know how long the
like
other
PlayStation
chapters are.
6.
It's got to be at least
This section.
I know one thing: the story of RE2 is absolutely better than 4.
Help out with accommodations for travel. That means like flights, hotel. In association with this cover trip, we didn't have any of those conversations. Like that's our bosses that handle all that. We kind of just show up and do our job. But it is an important disclaimer. That being said, we are not influenced by that.
Roost, I've secured Baby Eagle.
Copy that. Is she okay?
It's raining milk.
Well done, Convoy
What?
1. I'll dispatch a chopper ASAP. I'm sending you the coordinates for the extraction point. Make your way
Look
there.
at the rain
Don't let
just
anything happen
bouncing
to
off
Baby Eagle.
Leon's head.
Hurry.
Look at Ashley, how wet she looks.
Roost out.
Look at the haptics.
See
Look at the ray
conversations
tracing.
are in game now, which is nice.
Yeah,
and
you can kind of move around while it's happening.
Yeah, nice shot.
People
of the
don't
map
like the
there,
rain
going to
effects?
The helicopter extraction point where nothing will go wrong, I'm sure. And so yeah, in the beginning, you saw Leon and Ashley sort of.
SSD. That glorious ray tracing support.
I mean, I guess the rain effects could have looked better, but
Where nothing will go wrong, I'm sure.
Suckas always trying to like find what they don't.
So yeah,
like about
in the beginning, you
This doesn't
saw
look great
Leon
right
and
now to me.
Ashley sort of just talking about.
Yeah, the
maybe
rain
we
could
get
look
out
better.
of here. Fun
But-
fact, what else?
The crouch in this?
Okay.
I see what y'all talking about though. The rain does kind of. I mean, not a deal breaker.
And yeah, this part was pretty fun to get through. I tried to get through it stealthily the first couple times.
Ooh, I like that. To attack their knees, make them fall. I ain't hear no Leon!
You okay?
I guess I did not make her as annoying. I feel like with the rain effects, it's like
So you're gonna notice there's gonna be a few
rain
jumps,
looks too, like,
in the
heavy.
clips here. Again, that's a Capcom thing,
Like-
so this isn't going to be a straight
Like it's
run-through
raining hail
of
or
the
something.
chapter. It's gonna jump around.
I see
at
what y'all
points.
mean.
But as you can see, the flash grenade still very effective against those.
Like it's like almost kind of
tentacle
distracting.
transformed Ganado.
The maggot.
There it is.
Well done.
Man himself.
Look at you, mate.
So you can see here turning in side quest,
I got
which is what you're gonna be
something
doing.
new for ya.
We don't know. He's a mysterious figure. As you see, we're upgrading our equipment here. You can upgrade knives now, as mentioned in the cover story, which is nice. Which you're going to be needing because they have limited durability.
Where's the?
and
What
you're
are you
using it
buying?
Quite a bit.
What are you selling? Yeah, thank you.
For the new parry mechanic, which I enjoy.
Yeah, this jump
You
might.
can see there's another side quest
I might have to cop
right
cop
there. You're
this
going to
on
want
a
to keep an eye out in the environment for
bargain
those
bin or
blue
something.
flyers.
Of a mystery, and also important to note, we turned left when we left that door. There's another path
the
behind
the
us. If we were to
visuals for
turn
this
right
game, though, look
out of that door that
incredible.
goes into an underground tunnel that like takes you up through a well
You
in the
my
village.
guy.
So there's a lot of paths
Alright. Avery!
available.
Yeah, like when we both came through here, we just assumed just the way the camera's framed. We're like, okay, it's the only way to go. But yeah, one of the producers pulled us aside and was like, hey, check this out. And we were like, oh, okay.
Not bad, right?
Here we go. We've got the village at night. That lady thought she could.
Yo,
take
you
the
can
floor
see though that they put
Leon.
like a lot of
Didn't
that
look out for
same
her.
care
And this is
that they put in the RE2.
I was
You
gonna
can see they
just
put that
comment on the
junk in
rain.
under
I
this.
know that there's a lot of talk about
Rain Gate.
Rain Gate. I do agree. I think it's
Village at Night.
Oh, Game Informer goes in on this
That
too?
lady thought she
The
could,
rain,
take the
rain
floor.
gate.
It's Leon.
Yo, remember before freaking Spider-Man 2018 came out and like Suckers was making this like big deal about the puddles? It was like, oh, look at the puddle downgrade.
Producers.
I just need to shut up, bro.
And
Like,
they were like, oh, okay.
wasn't Kofi one of the
Here we go.
driving
We've got
forces behind
the,
that too?
Village at Night.
Oh, black ass.
That lady.
I was gonna just comment on the rain. I know that there's a lot of talk about
Rain Gate.
Rain Gate. I do
Rain
agree. I
Gate.
think it can be tuned down a little bit.
Yeah, it's like it's more so it's just too heavy.
It does feel like intentionally, like it is intentionally obfuscating the environment, and kind of adds to that tension. Like you can't
these
see what you're
graphics,
shooting.
though, when you
I
like,
do agree,
my
though.
God,
It's a
this
bit
joint
much.
looks incredible.
And you know, it'd be great, Marcus, if there's like a rain slider.
This joint on 14. Oh, rain
kidding.
slider.
Yeah.
This joint on 1440p.
I just want a nice little downpours. We see. I love the lighting in this game. You know, like it just the bloom on the flashlight and just how dark everything is. Like it just makes especially like interiors like this. If we lift Ashley up to do her thing.
I will say there were a couple times when I was playing the demo where I was kind of in a very dark environment and Leon wasn't pulling up his flashlight, which is kind of frustrating. So I'm just kind of like clambering around in the dark. It was mostly like outdoor. Oh,
There he
here's
is.
the dog.
Look at that thing.
the
It's
hell?
like weird. It looks like a scorpion tail. Now that I'm looking at it again. So yeah, Capcom also pointed out, for those wondering, that this dog is not the dog that Leon can rescue in the original game, because, you know, in this game he's presumably dead. So, you know, at the time we kind of were like, oh, maybe this is the dog, but they were very clear to point out, like, nope, different dog. And you're like, okay. But yeah, that
They
dog
also
fight is
wouldn't-
pretty hard.
They also wouldn't definitively answer if it was the same dog in this game as in the old game. In terms of the one that's dead at the beginning of the game, they're like, maybe it's not the same dog, and it's like, okay.
So you see a blue medallion up there as Leon takes it out. So
Yeah.
you see it's 1 of 5. So I asked
Let
Capcom
me
about
ask
that
y'all
because
a
the original
question.
game was kind
Be real. Do y'all think this remake is gonna be better than the RE2 remake? That RE2 remake, bro. Shit.
of like 15 in the same area.
Easy?
They said that that
I
side
don't
quest
know about easy,
reappears
bro.
in different
That
parts
RE2
of the map.
remake
So you're
was
gonna be shooting.
special.
It sounds like you're gonna be shooting medallions outside of just like the village area, and they just sort of like divided them
That
into like, batches of
RE2
5.
remake, a top 3 remake. Top 2 maybe.
You. Hey. Listen, about earlier. Yeah, about that.
In light of your
Hogwarts Legacy
unique
ad.
situation,
Here we are
joining us
watching
is
an
a physical
actual good
we've
game,
devised
and
something
then they decide to show an ad for
extraordinary
this
to ensure your
trash.
success.
Look at the graphics for this piece of garbage. This is the game that like a lot of
A
y'all
lot
are
to
getting hyped
absorb on your
for
first
next
day.
week. Look at this.
Can't
y'all.
believe I'm
Look
here.
at this. It's time to grow up.
Hey, I see you found your missing senorita.
Senorita has a name.
Jeremy needs his ass beat.
Who are you? What are you doing here? Very good questions, unfortunately.
Hide, now.
Okay. It's game time.
And due to the cuts, there's a lot of that village before the bridge that we ran over that you can fight through and explore. Like there's a lot that they didn't show in this footage.
So the
It's
animations in
where,
this game look
at
so
least during our
fluid,
playthrough,
bro.
the brute first appears, the cow-headed enemy.
Right.
In that
Especially
area just
for a
before
RE
the
game.
bridge that we crossed. But
Yeah, because in the footage we've put out of this, people have seen the cow guy shows up in
Appears
this fight,
here.
but you
Yeah.
actually fight him well before this. So
Yeah, so when
it
he
seems
shows
like
up in
he's
the
gonna
fight,
be a
Ah,
yeah, he's definitely
Ares?
a recurring enemy. But when he shows up in the fight, you've already had to fight him before, and so I feel like it's extra tense because it's like, oh my god, I gotta fight this guy now.
Yes.
So
I saw some people speculating that he
Stole
might be
that,
a single persistent enemy that
Last of
follows
Us
you.
inventory.
I'm pretty sure that is not the case. Yeah, I think he's
No,
just another
I have-
enemy type.
I have killed him several times in different areas.
Yeah.
Just the new enemy type.
So this fight was pretty wild, as it is in the original, but even more so here. And there he is, Mr. Bullman. There's been a lot of like back and forth, like is he a cow, is he a bull? But I was like, he's got a horn there. Not be a bull thing.
Well, a bull is
Aim
just a
on
cow.
Flake.
It's a male cow.
I mean, yeah, they're the same thing. But you know, like bulls have horns.
Okay,
Yeah, you know.
that's fair. That's fair. Listen,
He's got a single horn there. It looks like as
You about
Leon
to
just gets
die.
pummeled.
Are they putting out a demo for this? I'm sure they will. They put out a
and
demo for
yeah,
Did they
that's
have
the
a
end
demo
of
for RE2?
you know, the
I think
action
they did.
gameplay we've got to show off. This is a look at putting gems inside of treasures.
I'm just when you.
And I don't think they're charging 70 for this, are they? I don't think so.
To keep up with all of our coverage, bookmark gameinformer.com/Resident Evil 4 and subscribe to our YouTube.
That's actually the best footage I've seen for this game so far. I must say. I mean, I still ain't like jumping up and down, like geeking for it, but I'm impressed. I must say.